Good morning. Welcome to another morning broadcast. If this is your first time, we meet weekdays, 9 a.m. Eastern. I really appreciate you all for joining. If you join us every morning, without a doubt, I enjoy these, and you have been showing support since we started these in January. I appreciate your patience and you joining us every morning. So please smash the like button if you enjoy these streams, share with others, and consider subscribing. I wanted to start off this morning with something a little different. We typically begin with the charts, but just a quick 2-minute message for you all, and that is ah, there we go. Thanks. All right, so let me just back up real quick. Yeah. So good morning. Thank you all for joining. If this is your first time on the stream, we meet 9 a.m. Eastern weekdays. And if you enjoy the stream, I ask that you show support by liking, subscribing, and sharing with others. All right, so just a quick note before we jump into the game plan. My Did you get it? Can y'all hear now? Let me know. Just drop me a like. Let me know in the chat if you can hear. If we're good now, let me know. What's up? Drop me some thumbs up. Let me know what's up. I'm looking at the comments right now. How's it sound now? We good? All right, let's get it. Appreciate it. Little technical difficulties. But what I was saying is one of my, one person on the team, they dropped me this image. What you see on the top are the glasses full. And the message here is on the top is, this is what people think consistency is, right? Showing up every day and being able to perform at the max every single day. But consistency is actually showing up and giving what you can, right? So we'll have ups and downs in life. We'll have ups and downs in our trading. We'll have setbacks, but showing up and relying on your process is what's important. One more note, then we'll jump right into the charts. When I interviewed Lance Brightstein, who made over 60 million in his career, and that's understated. He told me that, when you have money, you don't try to flaunt it, right? So they try to lay low, but he performed at a high level for years, year after year after year. He told me that what he did is he would show up and he would rely on his process. Okay. So a part of these morning meetings that we have together is just to show process, right? Every day we come, we form our game plan, we approach the market prepared. Some days we may feel better than others. We try to get our rest, we try to get exercise, we try to get our sleep, but consistency will look different. But the important thing is showing up and having a process and having routine, okay? All right, so we'll have setbacks, but we got to push through, just like the sound I just had, right? So, but let's get it, okay? All right, let's jump into the charts. Let's do it. All right, so, okay. Quick note on SPY. We won't stay there long. As we've been discussing, overall market was moving sideways due to uncertainty. And it looks like, well, we had the drop with CPI, but the market absorbed that. And then PPI gave the market some hope, refresher, right? But the macro backdrop of the market is positive. Earnings, growth, monetary policy all support the rally. It's just the overhang of the uncertainty related to Trump and the headlines, tariffs, trade wars, etc. But the market looks like it's resilient and pushing through. Okay, so we see now we're approaching highs, previous highs. So we'll see if we're going to have a pullback or if we will continue. Okay, so the market is fairly positive across all of the indices. All right, so let's look at individual names. Now, WRD, this one is an interesting one. Ran up in the pre-market, and NVIDIA reported that there was a filing, and it shows that NVIDIA exited its stake of Serve and SoundHound AI. One is a robotics company, and the other one is an AI company. So we'll see. And then it says the filing. It says it invested in this autonomous driving company, WeRide. So this one ran up in the pre-market, gave pre-market scalps, and we saw Serve Robotics tank, right? So we have two, Serve Robotics and SoundHound AI. And this one just continued, right? This one was just a beauty for the shorts. On the long side, WRD about here was a quick long, so we'll see what happens. What that announcement is fresh news, okay? So I'm looking at WRD on one side, the SoundHound AI. As it dips, I'm looking to see if we will be able to take advantage of a turn or if this will be a continuation. It broke several levels. Okay, these are the types of stocks I want to be in, those that have these crazy moves. So looking at Serve Robotics as well. This one started to heat up actually in February. So we flattened out, then it started to rally, pulled back, and it was rallying. And then that news of that filing had surfaced about NVIDIA. Okay, so those are three potential plays, fresh news that I'm looking at. All right, another one is, now, pre-market trading right now is not good for NU, but they came out with earnings and they were above the revenue guidance. So a lot of times with these earnings plays, which are some of my favorite, pre-market trading, if the pre-market trading volume is larger than normal or it's elevated, then that's a great sign. But sometimes it's just flat, and then all of a sudden, out of the gate, the stock pops. So I'm keeping my eye on that one. Okay. And OSTX, this one was up on the scan. Let me see something. JTAI, this one just hit the scan. Let's see what's going on with this one. 68,000 float. This one just flew up. I'm just checking for a catalyst real quick. All right, this one is an acquisition. All right, let me keep this up on my other screen and see if we get some consolidation. And like this one just popped up as I was transitioning on the stream. Okay, so GTAI. All right, OSTX. This one, it looks like it was just a pre-market runner. It gave some scalps, momentum scalps on the pre-market, and then it's fading. So it may have just been a pre-market run, and we may be moving on from that one. MGOL, this one is on the in play. It started to rally earlier in February. This one was sub $1, but I thought it was just going to fade out, but actually it's recovered. And then they have an event today, which most likely caused a squeeze here. So I'm going to keep an eye on MGOL today. All right. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about some that they don't have fresh news, but either they had earnings or they're like T+1, T+2 plays. So SMCI ran up yesterday, massive run. We were in the stream just sort of yesterday, the live trading session in the group. And just towards the end of it, SMCI It dipped, recovered VWAP, and we entered, and this thing flew. So uh, amazing play to the upside. They had 700 million in private placement. That's a big deal. When you have a private placement investment, then that shows potential future growth. More sophisticated investors are forecasting that this company is worth investing in. So that's great news. So after the earnings, we had this massive liquidity grab to the downside, pushed up, rallied, then it faded, and then we have another one, another push to the downside, and now we're back at these highs. Okay, so that one was. I'm keeping my eyes on that for either potential dip buying or if it breaks out. Okay. We have a bunch of second day plays, which are like earnings plays. I'm not going to go through all of them because some of those are higher price names. I'll mention them at the end of the call. Okay. Another one that's interesting is AIFF. We've been expecting, if you're on FinTwit, you'll see that unfortunately, there's some traders that took big hits on this stock because the catalyst wasn't one that would cause or indicate a longer term push, but it looks like it was a short squeeze, and there were some big players that were blown up. If you just go to FinTwit, and you'll see some people took some massive losses on this. So we've been trading the long side, and I've just been expecting a big move, and AIFF it started to fade earlier, so we'll see. It's approaching support levels. We'll see if it's going to become if it's going to drop, or if it's going to bounce. So that one's on the watch list. Okay. So talk to me in the comments. If you're enjoying the stream, please smash that like button and continue to share with others. What are y'all looking at? I'm gonna read through them now and see what's up here. I think we have a good set. There's a bunch of them that are just on the watch list that we've been trading this week. So I mentioned some of those, like the APPS. This one had earnings, BBAI. This one was just on the watch. And then let me run through second. These are higher price names, but these are potential second days. So CVS, this one, massive push, spike on earnings. Wednesday, rallied. Thursday, rallied. Okay. Dutch Bros, push on earnings yesterday, rallied, and then pulled back. Towards the end of the day, it spiked. So Crocs, earnings, massive push, pull back, and then it rallied towards the end of the day. So all of these are higher price names, but earnings plays. UPST, spike on earnings, rallied Thursday, and then now it's fading. So looking to see if this is going to be if it's going to fade for the rest of the day. Roku, yep, I see Roku had earnings and it popped. So what I'm going to do is on these calls, I'll be primarily focused on the lower price names, since most people are building their accounts. But if you want me to take a look at something specifically, then I'll mention it. But yeah, I see Roku up 15% on earnings right now. Airbnb as well. So yeah, those are some big plays. I'm gonna take a look at Mara. Okay, so I get interested in Mara once I start to see Bitcoin is breaking out. Bitcoin has just been in a rally. We'll see the same thing. Mara had started to fade, and then there was a recovery. So as of right now, I'll take a look at it, but I have a few other things that are trades that are that look to be more promising. But it's at resistance here, so it can fade, or we can see a breakthrough and continuation. All right. Do you execute broker trades via TradingView API? I don't. I use direct access brokers, Lightspeed primarily now. And I like to use Dash Trader Pro and Lightspeed. The hotkeys, those platforms are super fast. All right, let's get it. What else y'all looking at? Let's see, Wolf. I did see Wolf pop up on the scan. I think was it yesterday? And I couldn't get to it. I was in something else. What's going on with Wolf? They just have a headline. Okay. Analyst upgrade on Wolf. Maybe there was something else as well. Let's see. Yeah, it ran yesterday, so it may continue today. Keep an eye on it. Set some alarms. All right, what else y'all got? Yep, I talked about NUS, JTI popping up. Yeah, I gotta keep this in mind. Just balance between covering game plan and us catching some trades here while I'm transitioning. That was a nice play. All right, we talked about Roku and SRM. Yep, this one was sub $1 name. That's why I didn't see this one. I hope you caught the pre-market scalps here, Amir. All right, so we got about 8 minutes to the open. Hope y'all have a great day. Again, I appreciate you all rocking with me every day. Please smash that like button if you enjoy these streams, and we'll continue. All right. Hope y'all have a great weekend. If I don't talk to you until next week, see you later. Bye-bye.